A great Friday morning. It is a beautiful morning in Los Cabos, San Lucas, Baja California. I had to say it with that Baja California, with that gringo Baja California. It sounded kind of ridiculous. I'm not going to post that picture. So it's kind of funny. Let me say, guys, that I greatly appreciate a lot of the art that is sent in regularly for the page. For some people, for some reason, some people still think that I'm the one that's making all this amazing memes and amazing posts. I am most definitely not. There is a group of folks out there, guys, let me tell you, that are amazing. They come up with the greatest stuff, and very relevant, very on point. It's kind of cool. Este, but I have to weed out sometimes some of them. Uh, I always have to weed out some of them because I know for a fact I've been around long enough that I know for a fact that some of them are going to get tagged for inappropriate behavior, inappropriate posts. A friend of mine sent me this morning a post with a tattoo that said 666. In reference to Sylvia's sentence. Let me just mark this. Finally, in regards to Sylvia's sentence, and it was really cool, but I could not use it. And let me see if I can put it up without showing the person's name. It says, I don't know if y'all can see. There it is. What's your sentence? 666. Pulls up sleeves, shows tat. 666. I was dying to put that up because isn't it like trippy that isn't it trippy that the sentence actually when they made us do the math, and again that same friend sent me the math post, and it's just so appropriate because when they did declare the 80 months, everyone was going like, can someone figure that out for me? And by someone I mean me. I would call some friends, can someone help me with the math out there? How long of a time is 80 months? So, thank goodness that we got cell phones, folks, because a friend, I actually did it on the cell phone. 80 divided by 12, and I get 666666666. And we're like, not coincidence. I'm sorry. And I know that there's some people out there like, Erasmo, you're just having too much of a good time with her sentence. And you know what, folks? We all deserve to have a little bit of fun with her sentence, guys. Let me tell you, she put a lot of us through hell and a half, despite the fact that she stole so much money from our kids. I'm sorry, man. It is a time to celebrate, guys. One of the heads, the top head, I would dare say, of the corrupt political machine in Brownsville, Texas, was taken down, guys. And anyone out there, and someone made mention for all those people that were, defending her and something like, those are the idiots that voted for her, man. I would probably vote for her again if she could ever run, but she can never run for office again. She can never hold office ever again. And despite that people want to compare her criminal activity to my DWI, baby, I can still run for office. Even with a DWI, you morons. getting messages in regards to what's going on at BISD. And you know what, guys? It's kind of buenos días, Lupita, bendiciones. It's kind of a trippy thing, but it's like I think a lot more people, and a friend of mine, and I love her, but not just her. There's other people that have stated, "Erasmo, we're ready. We're ready to come out and fight." And I'm going like, I've been waiting for y'all for a while, folks, but I'm not complaining. And I say that because I think more people are becoming emboldened. Like, guys, it'll work. We can defeat the corrupt political machine. We can take them down. And again, guys, it's something that I've been wanting to make very clear to everyone. I don't take credit for. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't take full credit for bringing down Sylvia Atkinson, but you better believe I'm going to take credit. And so should a lot of other people out there, guys. And they know who they are. They know who they are. They know that they took hits. They know that they went out there and reported illegalities. They know that they were offered bribes and decided to say, no way, Jose, I don't want any part of this. Those are the people, guys, that should applaud the downbringing. They should applaud this sentence and make it their own. Yes, we did it, guys. We all did it. Anyone else out there that is applauding or feeling oh so sorry for La Silvia, guys, those are the individuals that need to be careful. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Lupita. Oye, es cuando abren los puentes, tú sabes, amigo, algo. Mira, es un pleito constante, Lupita. Una de las cosas de las cuales hemos pedido que nuestro alcalde, el alcalde Trey Méndez, hemos pedido que se ponga las pilas el y que empiece a hacer movimiento con el Estado, no con el gobierno federal y también con el Estado para que lo apoye, a decirle, ¿cuándo nos van a abrir los puentes? Está afectando nuestra economía, nosotros necesitamos que las personas las cuales tienen visa láser, las cuales ya han sido vetadas por el Departamento de Seguridad de la Patria, es que estos puedan estar cruzando y gastando su dinero en nuestra ciudad para que haya ese constante movimiento de ingreso para nosotros y para mi raza de Matamoros. Parte de la situación por la cual que nosotros nos saca fuera de onda es cómo a todas estas personas que vienen de Centroamérica y de Suramérica, América del Sur o Suramérica, no sé, pero como estas personas que vienen, o sea, fácil les dan entrada al país. Esas personas no han sido vetadas en ninguna forma, en ninguna manera. Entonces, ¿por qué a las personas de las cuales cargan visa láser, las cuales ya se les ha vetado, ya se les ha revisado, ya se ha comprobado de que estas personas solamente vienen para dejar dinero, para visitar y regresan al país? ¿Por qué estas personas no les han dado permiso? Yo, a la verdad, pensaba que ya para junio, perdón, mayo 21, ya iban a dejar a las personas pasar, especialmente con esta administración de la cual muy dadivosa en cuanto a todas aquellas personas de las cuales pues no tienen documentación para cruzar legalmente a los Estados Unidos. Ya es tiempo, ya es hora. El problema es de que nuestro alcalde es un pasguato. Nuestro alcalde, el alcalde Trey Méndez, no le importa. Él ya está buscando la salida, ya está esperando que se terminen sus 2 años para irse a hacer quién sabe qué, pero ha sido un fracaso para la ciudad de Bronce, un fracaso horrible. Fue horrible, fue horrible. Good morning, Hans. You're looking refreshed and youthful. Yes, actually, yesterday I was sharing it with folks that we did snorkeling out at Cabo Pulmo National Park. Amazing, guys. Amazing. And despite the fact that I got a little queasy, did okay. I'm not going to go over the details in regards to the queasiness. I did that last night, and that's it. I'm not going to share that again. But it was not a pleasant experience. Kind of a little bit of embarrassing one, but it is what it is. This morning, headed to the beach. and going to do 3 hours on a four-wheeler. I was trying to do the camel ride. It was just a little bit too expensive. A little bit too expensive, and also time constraints wouldn't permit. So my plans are to do the four-wheelers through the beach. Actually, they're going to come pick us up in an hour, and then do that. This evening, going to take a sunset boat ride to see the Ark. The Ark is what's famous about Los Cabos. Hopefully, get close, take some pictures. I might do a couple of videos on there. I might be late for tonight's show. It just depends on how long the boat ride lasts. One of the things that I mentioned yesterday, the day before, was how I had figured that because we are in Baja California, and I figured that we were going to be tagged with a Pacific time zone. We're actually at Mountain time zone, which is only an hour difference from our time in Brownsville. So it's very iffy tonight to see if I could do it. I'm going to do my darndest to try and have the show tonight at 9 o'clock. If not, guys, I might have a quick recap later on at night. I hate doing that because I hate leaving the time zone, or I might just do a 15-minute. This is what's going on. This is where we're at. In case something happens in regards to that is newsworthy, then we'll go over it together tonight at 9 p.m. I'll be out here. It's just depending on the time of the time limit. Again, probably only 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're having fun. Sorry, due to your illness, I've missed your last two shows. Oh, don't worry. You could go back and watch them. Hope you get to feeling better, Hector. Dios te cuide. Stay safe, my man. As I was feeling a little bit queasy yesterday, too. Good morning, Roxana. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Erasmo. Good morning. Good morning, Lupita Hermosa. Buenos días, buenos días. What do you think of the city manager stating that there could be an adjustment of the trash pickup bills, but it's not promised? In regards to the adjustment, guys, I don't think that it's going to be favorable to anyone unless he came out with something different. Last I heard, they were planning to increase the bill. That's crazy. They haven't provided service. If they are going to do an adjustment in regards to giving back money to people, take into consideration, guys, they're still planning to raise our rates starting in June. So at the end of the day, what does it matter? They could adjust, oh, well, we're going to give you back $10, but we're going to screw you over with $30 in June. Why does it matter? I almost put that in my mouth. If Atkinson has to turn herself in running on the 18th of June, I think maybe she will run too many days for her to think about it. I don't think she got a sentence, guys, that warrants anyone leaving. I just don't see it. I don't see that. I don't think that she'll run. I don't think that she's going to have. I don't think she's going to run. I think she'll serve her time. I did learn that there is a certain days per year that she can get off for good behavior, and I think someone shared with me that it's possibly 56 days off the sentence for each year. Guys, that would be, I'm not good at math. 56 times 6, 330. Plus 25, 350. So literally, she could probably get a year off, guys. A year off her sentence for good behavior. But again, remember, guys, it all depends on what other crimes rise to the occasion. Remember that during the trial, they did mentioned Adela Garza and how they had schemed. They actually mentioned it a little bit in the sentence. Uh, Guys, they're going after Adela Garza, and well deserved. Adela Garza needs to fall. She is a rata, a huge rata. It's almost as huge as the ones that have been taken down. But we just don't know the time frame in regards to it. But yeah, there's other folks out there involved, guys, that do need to fall. So we're hopeful. We're hopeful, and we're waiting to see what happens. But I really, truly think that once that arises, they're probably going to call her in to be like a witness for the federal government. She's going to testify against De La Garza. Now, will she receive a smaller sentence because of those dealings? I think so. So that might be added on, but not sure, guys. Justice is done. Those who oppose the celebration supported her corruption. Of course, they opposed it, 100%. And again, guys, it is a time for our community to celebrate. And two things. It's time for our community to celebrate. It is, guys. I don't care what anyone says out there. And it is time for our community to heal. And by heal is to reflect, guys. And I'll mention, look, when we get a cut on our arm, we meditate on it. Then we patch it up. And then while it's healing, we think of how to prevent us from re-injuring this part of our body where we got this one, and re-injuring other parts of our body. So we learn from these things, guys. We learn from our mistakes. It's like me going on that snorkeling thing yesterday, guys. I'd never been snorkeling in my life. Great experience. But I made the mistake of right before getting to the place, like 15 minutes before, stopped to use the restroom at one of these little Oxxo things and bought me those chicharrones. Actually, they're right there on the table. So I still have them. And I ate like 4 or 5 of them. Yum, yum, yum. They were okay. Not great like our chicharrones, but they were great. They were good. And I get in there, put on my wetsuit, which I never thought that I would ever do. I put on this little wetsuit and I go on, and I got queasy, guys. And I never in my life have I ever been seasick. But it was because I had eaten those damn chicharrones. Chicharrones and water are not good. Not good. So I daba mareado. I was turning yellow, guys. The guy says, "You're almost as yellow as your life vest." And I'm going like, what? And of course I couldn't see myself. And I had my camera in my little satchel. So, I mean, I was just there, and they said, don't look at the bottom of the boat. Because I was like, looking at the bottom of the boat. Says, don't look at the bottom of the boat. Look at the mountains. So I started looking at the mountains, and sure enough, guys, when we got to where the sea lions were at, we actually were able to swim close to the sea lions, which was an experience. Yeah, the thought of Minerva came in my head. But I just threw up. I threw up, and some other stuff. But I learned. I felt better. I got back into the water, guys, and got close to the sea lions. I felt better, and I learned. Never ever again eat anything right before you're going back into the water. And again, this should be a learning experience for everyone in our community, guys. Never again, que nos pesquen descuidados, que nos pesquen with our pants down, guys. Never again. And I'm very proud. Got a message from a friend of mine today, Erasmo. We're ready. We're ready to start to fight for BISD. We're ready to start to fight for the community of Brownsville. And I said, finally, I'm glad. It's time. Let's do this. Let's move forward. Every dog has its day. Snoopy, where are you? I'm actually wearing my Snoopy shirt, and Snoopy's not even here. Do you know who are the other sons the list are? Again, I shared last night my guess. Drew Brown, definitely Drew Brown. She is a rata. Drew Brown knew everything that Sylvia was doing, everything. Prissy Roca-Tipton, este, again, I feel kind of sad for Prissy Roca-Tipton, but let me tell you guys, shouldn't have gone along with Sylvia Atkinson. You should have been smart enough. You have a doctor's degree. You should have been smart enough to know that she was a crook, a liar, and a cheat. Just that simple. So, did you approve a lot of the misdealings, a lot of the raterio that she was up to? Well, yeah, you did, and it's unfortunate. Very very unfortunate. But this is Roca Tipton. I mentioned maybe someone at the DA's office because let me tell you, I'm still perplexed that no action had ever been taken, and I have no idea who. I'm and again, let me make this clear. I'm not just pointing the finger at one specific person. There's got to be someone in there. It's like recently there was a police officer from the city of Brownsville that former police officer, I guess, after they found out, was out dealing what meth and cocaine and stuff. And a very young guy, man, 52 years old. I can't remember his name, but it's very unfortunate, and a lot of people were shocked. I don't know. I don't know the officer, and I don't never. I don't. If I met him or if I saw him, I probably couldn't recognize him. I don't know. But again, guys, este very unexpected, very very unexpected. Who would have thunk, no? That someone in law enforcement would be involved with that. I mean, and when you say, hey, someone at the police department, is probably going down for distributing, selling drugs, guys. I'm not saying that it was Chief Sauceda. I'm saying it was someone at the police department. Same thing. I think someone at the Cameron County DA's office is going to get whacked. Not whacked. is going to get called in. I have this real crazy feed. Adela Garza, of course, guys, no doubt, Adela Garza, and someone or other from Rio Hondo. There's maybe a vendor here or there, but I'm going to think that a lot of the vendors, guys, are going to get a pass. I think that a lot of the vendors are going to be called in to testify. Now, Drew Brown, Priscilla Catepin, remember, ladies, remember the insurance. We warned you, Drew. We warned you, Prissy. Remember the insurance. It's coming, babies. It's coming. It was kind of a weird deal because I was speaking to a friend of mine. Back when we were on the board, when I was on the board, there was this rumor going on, and it was a strong, heavy rumor about $40,000 that Sylvia had collected. $40,000. And again, we don't know. I mean, we don't exactly know who she got that money from, but $40,000. And it actually came from a couple of sources. So you start to give weight to it. Like, well, if you hear it from one person, it's like, But once you hear it from a couple of people, and some people not even from Brownsville, you start to give it a little bit more weight. And we had heard $40,000 from people here in Brownsville. We had heard $40,000 from some board members up in San Benito, and it started to make sense. And take into consideration, Minerva, Prissy, Drew, and Sylvia, they were on the insurance board, they were on the budget board, the insurance committee, the budget committee. They were in the procedure committee. They had themselves on all the boards that actually dictated and made policy. It's just the way it is. I can tell you they are mighty quiet, rather interesting. Yeah, they are. Mayor Trey Mendez. Mayor Trey Mendez is a business partner to Sylvia Atkinson. Business partner to Sylvia Atkinson, guys. I mean, he can deny it all he wants. The records are there. And it really is frustrating how he tends to deny everything. And then when we show him the documentation, he becomes quiet. The same thing he did when we called him out in regards to receiving BCIC money. He said, I never received BCIC money. You're lying. And boom, showed, Mayor, you got $15,000. Well, that was before I got elected. Doesn't matter. You were awarded it before you got elected. You received it as mayor of the city of Brownsville. And mayor, and I asked him, Mayor, have you received any other money from BCIC? And all of a sudden, calladito, calladito. Como dicen, calladito se ven mejor. Calladito. And again, guys, look, it's not a big deal. Just be forthcoming, man. Hey, I have a business downtown. I have a couple of businesses downtown. I own property downtown. So yeah, I want the $10 million because I want to increase, my potential to continue to make money. So that's why I want the 10 million. Just say it, man. It's not going to, trip everybody out. Just come out and say it. I want the monies to come to downtown because I have businesses there. I own property there. John Cowan owns property there. North Kalansky owns casi todo downtown, guys. Benice. Just say it. Say it. Rose Gowan just sold her house. Her historical house where she didn't pay a dime in taxes, guys. Not a dime. Not a dime. See, those are the people that really trip me out, guys. Look, let's go back to this tax thing, guys. They own property downtown. John Cowan, North Golonsky, Rose Gowan, Mayor Mendez. Guys, my question is, Ben Neese has his business down there. My question is, do they pay taxes on their properties? Do they? You do. And look, and again, call me crazy, guys, but isn't it weird how everything seems to be connected? Did your property value, appraisal value on your property, did it go up this year? Are you going to have to pay more taxes this year? Just a question. If you are, know that they, with their exemption for historical sites, they pay no taxes. So mira, a ti no te conviene que te suban el valor de tus propiedades. A ti no te conviene. A mí no me conviene, porque yo no la pienso vender. En ella vivimos. O sea, nosotros no tenemos múltiples propiedades por toda la ciudad de Bronzeville. So, a mí me subes el valor de mi propiedad, a mí me afecta porque al fin del año van a querer meterle, buenos días, ¿sabe usted a dónde puede aplicar una persona para la ayuda del gobierno para ella para recibir estampillas? Sí, ahorita te aviso. No les conviene, a mí no que me conviene que me suban el valor del valor de la propiedad. No nos conviene, a usted tampoco le conviene. Si usted es humilde, o sea, a los que se quieren fregar es a los pobres. Nosotros somos humildes, no tenemos múltiples propiedades en el centro. Bueno, nosotros tenemos una, pero no califica para nada. No nos conviene que nos suban el impuesto. Pero ellos, el alcalde, Trey Méndez, John Cowan, North Kalansky, Ben Neese, ¿qué es el otro pasguato? North Kalansky, John Cowan. Ellos, como ellos tienen propiedades en el centro, a ellos les conviene que les suban el valor de las propiedades. Guys, for them, it's great that the appraisal value is increased. Ahora, why is this self-serving? Guys, not making this stuff up. There is a Cameron County appraisal board that is made up of elected officials. You got some people from the city, some people from the county, some people from BISD, some people. They come together and they decide on these appraisal values, guys. So, of course, a ellos les conviene to increase the value of the property because they don't pay any taxes. They don't pay any taxes. So if last year they had a property downtown, guys, they had a property downtown that's labeled a historical site, guys, that they pay no taxes. They had a property that was worth $250,000. If you increase the appraisal value of that property, well, now it's worth $400,000. And they're going like, cha-ching, because they can go around and sell the property at $600,000 and never have paid an ounce of taxes. That's what Rose Gowan did, guys. She just sold her house. to someone from SpaceX. And again, she says that she's never benefited from anyone from SpaceX. She's a line rat. And she sells her house, never paid taxes on it, sells her house at the increased appraisal value, guys. More than the increased appraisal value. So again, all this benefits the elite, the corrupt political machine, like Mayor Trey Mendez, Rose Gowen, John Cowan, Ben Neese, all these folks, guys. It screws us over. And they don't care. They're not out there fighting the appraisal district in order to lower your tax revenue, guys, your tax rate, the amount of money that you have to pay. They're not. I am. I am filing appeals. I was filing appeals like a crazy man, guys. And a lot of my friends benefited from the appeals that were submitted. They did an amazing job. We've shared that. Put the conviction aside. I think they should have taken her doctorate away. I think they would have hurt her more. Her education degree taught her nothing. Let me say, I'm okay with her keeping her doctorate degree. And I say that because I think it would have been excessive to remove her doctorate degree because, I mean, went to school, spent all those years obtaining it. With that said, there's very little she's going to be able to do with the doctorate degree without the teaching certification and without the superintendent certification. Those were taken away, guys. I think we shared last night that her TRS money might be in danger as well, which is a big old chunk of money, guys. Big old chunk of money. So we don't know, but again, I mean, I'm okay that she has her doctorate degree. It's like I will compare it to me having my bachelor's degree. I have a bachelor's degree. It's just a piece of paper on the wall. And I say that because I've never used my bachelor's degree in order to get a job. There's not a lot of people that go like, "Oh, you have a bachelor's in Christian studies. Cha-ching, you're hired." So I've never been able to use my bachelor's degree, and I probably will never use my bachelor's degree. Same thing with her doctorate degree. Guys, she could have it. It could be up there on the wall. It's not going to be much good. She won't be able to use it. So it's just a paper. It's just a word. Her defenders will run and hide. They've been very, very vocal. Let me tell you. I think a couple of her family members are on right now. Someone just sent me a screenshot. Guys, more power to you. Sorry that you had to go through what she all put y'all through. But again, she's a rat. It's clear and simple. And look, y'all may go out there and make these memes, share my Whataburger picture. Y'all can share it. I don't care. I've shared it myself. I've actually shared it with Bernie next to me and other things. I don't care, guys. You can't compare falling asleep at Whataburger. Can't compare a Class B misdemeanor, which was the DWI, to what she did, how she decimated our community. Not only in the money sense, guys, but also in the way that she mistreated a lot of our people out there. Let me tell you guys, she decimated and destroyed too many of our folks here in the city of Brownsville. Too many. And what a shame. What a shame for someone that has this great education, someone that, has a family throughout the city of Brownsville, to throw that all away. Ni modo. More power to him. Sorry, typo. They should have taken her doctorate. Yeah, I caught it. It's all right. Thank you, Roxana. Hoy ya en unas escuelas salieron de vacaciones. ¿Qué onda con BISD? ¿Qué creen que 1 o 2 semanas más que estén los niños serán doctores o directores? ¿O que el que aprende? Es que sí, déjame decirte, Lupita, una de las cosas de las cuales he estado diciendo es de que ya es tiempo de cerrar este año, darle clausura y iniciar el próximo. El único problema con ello, Lupita, es de que el distrito tiene que guiarse a través del calendario del cual ellos votaron el semestre pasado. Entonces ellos tienen que a fuercita seguir ese calendario, porque el calendario se somete al TEA, a Austin, y ellos lo reciben. Entonces ellos esperan que haya esa continuidad hasta que se termine el contrato. Sorry. Meet Elliot, Ness, and never give up, never give up. and fight who won with his concerns brought down the devil's daughter herself. So ends the lesson. Preach, brother. She stole and is stealing. What's wrong with making fun of her situation? Screw her. It in reality, all that's happening right now is we've made the next 6.5 years of her life a bit more uncomfortable. She stole millions, only has to pay 35,000 back. She'll have a lot of money in her books to spend, and she'll come out with all the money still in her bank. Will probably become a vendor for the district with every contract if we don't clean house. Mike is 100% correct, guys. And you know what's funny about Mike's statement, and by funny I don't mean funny, haha, funny like on point, guys, is that during these past 2 3 months, I mean, we got reports where she was walking in her vendors into BISD because she was still doing that little consulting work for them. I mean, goodness gracious, you know, and the district was all keen and cool about it. Everyone was afraid to tell her anything, all the way from the superintendent down to the board members, guys, afraid to tell her anything. So, yeah, Mike is correct. As soon as she's out, be it in 5 years or be it in 6.66 years, guys, she's coming back to try and be a vendor so that she can continue to skim off contracts at the district. And the only way that that is going to be avoided, guys, the only way that your money is going to be protected, that your children's money is going to be protected, folks, is if we change our voting habits. Tengo miedo de empanada. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to meet you, son. Good to see you this morning, Station. Have you tried Cabo Wobbles yet? Not yet. I might go to. I was figuring out where it was at, but I'll go tonight. Supposedly it's very famous, Cabo Wobble, Cabo Wobble. But I've got to see a lot of great little places, guys. Great little spots, great little places. Es que algo ha de estar recibiendo en cambio de el trenecito de Trey. Yeah. Let's keep enjoying your culture. Yeah, and I agree, Linda. I am enjoying my trip. I'm enjoying my time. I greatly am. But we can never sleep. We can never vacation in the fight to continue to educate our people in regards to what is going on in the city. Bro. Linda, do you know how many people, my gosh, how many people were like, Erasmo, you're wrong, you're lying, you're making stuff up, blah, 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 okay, not true. And then all of a sudden it hits. And these same people were going like, well, why are you making fun of her? Let God judge. Blah, 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 blah. But weren't you one of the ones that were saying that it was not true? Que I was lying, que era un mentiroso? Didn't you vote for her? Didn't you vote for her candidates? Didn't you vote against Erasmo Castro and Carlos Elizondo and Frankie Olivo, Marisa Leal? Didn't you vote against us? And what? Time just proved that we were right and they were so wrong in every stance that we took. That's what's so amazing. Hola, Antonia Zacharias. Good morning. Good behavior. She needs to pack a lot of soap bars to drop while she's in there. Sometimes people might enjoy that a little bit too much. You think our mayor is kind of afraid now because Atkinson is not going alone by herself? He should be afraid. And again, guys, remember, he is her business partner. Why did you get that? You got to get that right. He is her business partner. Simple. Roxanne Delgado Silguero, así es. ¿A poco no se lo quitaron? No se lo quitaron. Rest in peace, Arambe. Proud Rasa from Glasgow Zoo. Today is his anniversary. Peace, Arambe. Remember Arambe. Send me a meme, Ozzy. Yellow like Tom Pineapple. Sea lions love cheese. Be careful, amigo. They were amazing, guys. It was so much fun. I mean, they were out there applauding us and barking at us. It was kind of cool. Hello, Primo. How are you doing? We miss you at breakfast. Hope to see you soon. Have a great day. Primo, God bless, man. Having a great time out here. And I should be back in time for church service on Sunday, Lord willing. Buenos dias, a man in my man. Am I the only one here? No, there's actually a lot of people on there. Hola, Manuel. Most of Brownsville cops are muertos de hambre. They easily get side railed with a taco pirata or a golden corral salad. Those taco piratas are pretty damn good. Good morning, sunshine, and Monica Hermosa. Did she really have a gambling addiction? How did she get hooked on the maquinitas? No, I've explained this, and I'll share this one more time. Again, she would do poker and bet on football games, but and other sports. Um, in Brownsville, there was these clandestine houses, o sea, unas casas que rentaba la gente. These little groups, they'd rent out these houses, guys, and every Thursday, I think Thursday was the day. Thursday, everyone would go to these houses that had no signage or anything and park around, walk in, and the house was like put up poker table, guys. And she would literally just go in there and drop $1,000, guys. No, sorry, $10,000, $15,000. O sea, así como yo tiro used underwear, tiraba $10,000, $15,000, guys. A lo loco. It was crazy, guys. Crazy money. The DA the DA had a task force out there investigating those houses, guys, and it was really interesting. It was very telling. Very telling. Let me see if I got a message that there was something going on at the office. It was cool. So that's where her gambling was mostly, these houses. But again, friends of mine would tell me she dropped 10, 15, $20,000. Boom, 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 boom. Como si nada. Hi from Jennings, Louisiana. Yes, mi amor, I remember. Good morning, kitty cat. I like it when you call me kitty cat, papa. Excuse me. So why are they allowed to purchase historical buildings? Those are properties of the city, not for an individual. They get historical building, historical site classification from the state. So again, it's just the way to milk not having to pay that money. Just the way it is. Are you sending silver cookies? Probably. Once I find out where she's at. What think about BISD no mask? Let me say that I think it's time to start to do away with masks being that most of the individuals out there at our schools are already getting the vaccines. Anyone that is 12 years old and older can get a vaccine now. And man, they've got vaccines at La Pulga, man. They got vaccines at every other corner here in the city of Brownsville. It's like getting cocaine or drugs or marijuana. You can find it at any corner of Brownsville. So because of that, more power to people, man. If you feel comfortable being around folk without a mask, more power to you. I think it's a matter of choice, just a matter of choice. Now, there's a lot of parents that are still concerned. More power to them. If you want to be concerned and you want to make sure that your child, your kid wears a mask, hey, man, go for it. I have nothing against it, but it is a matter of choice. Just like our city appears in some acclaimed list, this federal front page spotlight on Atkinson case that should be advertised too. Oh, yeah. But again, they stay silent. You know, they have to pay to get these. We're the fourth most awesome city in Brownsville, in the country. We are an all America city. We just pay for those little classifications, and people go bat crap crazy. So the new gun law is going to allow us to carry like they did in the Old West. Yes, we're going back into the Old West days. The constitutional carry has been passed by the legislative branch of government here in the state of Texas. We are just awaiting for the governor to sign. He's already stated twice that he will sign. So more power to the state of Texas. Again, state of Texas is pro-gun, 100%. Those places around Pace High School have doubled in appraisal value. Most increased $40,000. Yet the properties on the south side of Alton Glores near Stillman Middle School have gone down $20,000. Yeah, it is really, guys, very, very shameful the way it has been disproportioned, guys. A lot of the poorest of our communities of our city, guys, have really gotten screwed by the appraised values. And you know what's find it amazing is that a lot of the people didn't appeal. A lot of people didn't appeal and didn't realize they could appeal because they just constantly take it. Like, pues ahí dijeron que teníamos que pagarle ahora $2,000 más. We're like, folks, you could fight that. This is America. Well, that's America. This is Mexico. She abused her doctorate degree She used her doctorate degree to steal from BISD and this community. That should be enough to take it away from her. I understand what you're saying. Yesenia, good morning. Hermosa, Yesenia. Bullies should be made an example of. The fact some people view her as a victim is delusional. Many more tied to her hope they to get exposed. It's true. And, one of the things that the judge was very adamant about is she is not the victim. She lied. She conspired. She was the head of a criminal organization. She was the head of a criminal organization, guys. Again, these are the judge's words, guys, not mine. With that said, and y'all have been here for a while, haven't I been saying this, guys, for years now? Good morning, hermosa. She deserves to lose everything. We, the people, when we do something bad and lose everything, they don't care. So may she pay heavy for her wrongdoings, karma, baby, and her co-partners too. Ratas inmundas. 100%, guys. And anyone who had any part or any dealings with her should fall as well. 100%. Not even close. What does BISD plan to do with the land on Morrison? Absolutely have no idea. It was supposed to be used for a performing arts center. Guys, performing arts center is not happening in the city of Brownsville. Not happening with this board. And unfortunately, what's going to happen with Sylvia Atkinson at the head of her board, guys? Again, not going to happen, guys. Our students, our community deserves an amazing performing arts center. We already paid for it. The money was put away. It was never used for it. It was money that Sylvia was able to pocket in some way or form. And didn't sure as heck didn't go to the teachers. Good morning. Saca la cheese crash. Acá no estoy haciendo cheese crash. Although there is a microwave up there. I'm not going to do it. Good morning, Janet Hermosa. Good morning. Pet one of the sea lions. Me da quiz. Me da miedecito. I mean, I got close to them. I mean, maybe like de aquí a la pared. That's about it. But no, I don't think I'm that brave, guys. No, sirree. Yes, Erasmo, I know how hard they tried to discredit you, and they will continue. Yep. Those of us who support you took hits as well. Yes, true. This moment when she has been sentenced is really a testament. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. But you know what, Linda? Let's keep on taking the hits. Our community deserves it. And I'm very, very proud that you have stood with me, that many Alex has stood with me, Jimmy has stood with me, Janet, JR, all these folks, guys. Thank you all so much, Hector. Guys, Ben, of course. I can't name everyone. We continue to fight. We continue to stay focused. We continue to teach people that there is a better way, that we can bring them down, guys. Together, we fight together. Love y'all. Time behind bars will eat away at you, especially someone like her who has never done time. She will be an old lady by the time she gets out of federal prison. It's not nice. The only good thing about federal is they eat better than state prisons. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't want to know. I used to play 3 times a week. I don't have an addiction. Puro mendigo. Ooh, I love Ben. Of course, she was robbing high money. It was easy stolen money. Of course, guys. Of course. And that's, again, Look at what Baltasar Salazar is doing at the district. I mean, he got his 4 votes. He's coming back, guys. Coming back. And you know what? A lot of my people out there, they're saying like, Erasmo, no, it can't be. And I'm going like, guys, I told you so. I warned you that this was going to happen. I said, let's not completely celebrate, guys, because he is a sly one. It's kind of hard in this room. Saludos, have a fabulous day. Love you, Rob. God bless you, Papa. Because vaccines are available everywhere, people still don't vaccinate themselves. I know some who say it's a violation of their religious beliefs. There might be some Jehovah's Witnesses that might feel that it is against their religious belief. More power to them. That's what they want to believe. Good morning, guapo. Have a wonderful weekend. You too. I heard they may build an HEB on Morris, and that's why the taxes went up in that area. Yes, but they've been saying that for a couple of years now, and it's going to be over there by where Lowe's is at. No, we know where Home Depot is at. Para aquel rumbo. I mean, I welcome it. It'd be kind of interesting to have another HEB. More than anything, because of the jobs that HEB creates, man. And you know what? More power to HEB. They do have halfway decent paying starting jobs. You can greatly appreciate that. Plus, having a grocery store kind of close is good for how development is going on that side of Morris. More power to them. If she was the leader of a criminal organization, then she should be treated as such. Make an example of her so future members will think twice about stealing. That is exactly, Hector, what the judge mentioned, that she needed to be made an example of in order to maybe scare or deter other individuals from doing the same thing. You're right on point, my man. Pues, ¿qué hiciste, Mr. Castro, que te mandaron para la cocina? Te vienes más chavalón con esa ropa, buen día. Es que aquí es donde encontré el lugar donde el sonido está bien y aparte la luz me cae como que si tuviera un aro, like a halo. Halo, halo. Halo, halo, halo. The IZ is making up new compadre level 7 positions and administrative positions using the new ESSSR federal funds. 100%. And you know what's sad about that, Rudy? What's sad about it is that instead of using these funds to benefit the people down here, they're increasing the people up here at high-paying jobs, guys. High-paying jobs. So, guys, we were top-heavy already. Now we're going to be even more top-heavy. Teachers, staff, how do you like them apples? We were already top-heavy. Now we're going to be more top-heavy. Now, de todas esas AAs, I mean, they just promoted Rose because she's out there kissing the butt of Minerva Peña and Sylvia Atkinson and Drew Brown and Priscilla Tipton. Out of all those AAs, no one could have done the jobs that they're going to hire new people, level 7 people at. Come on, man. Guys, they can fool some of the people. And let me tell you, a lot of the people out there, most of the time, they're not going to fool all of us, guys. BISD is top heavy. They are going to be even more top heavy. Pero dummies keep saying it. Erasmo is being negative. People can't handle the truth. It's como que they would rather, and I've mentioned this before, they would bite off their nose to spite their face. That's how crazy they are. They would shoot themselves in the foot just to try and prove me wrong. That's how crazy some people are here in the city of Brownsville, man. That's how stupid they are. Instead of saying, well, yeah, man, Erasmo was right, let's maybe start thinking a little bit differently. No, they are going to drown with that ship, and that ship has sailed, baby, and she will be sailing on the 18th of June. I remember taking crap for giving people rights to vote for you. Do I care? No. I stick with the truth, and we need change. Yes. And I love you, man. Hector was llevando a raza. And I know that some of the people were like going like, you think I should vote for who? And then she said, "Vas a votar por Erasmo." Y boom. That's what we need, guys. No, even the people that like, what? You go out and vote for that man. That man's amazing. Self-serving a little bit. Man, what example will she be making? She just got a slap on the hand. Let's keep moving with the rest of the stealing crew. Get them off their duties while being investigated. I agree with Roxanne 120%. So why was Gowan allowed to purchase more bikes after the first batch were stolen? So stupid. Guys, you cannot make this stuff up. The level of stupidity from elected officials here in Brownsville, man, it's like nutsos, guys. It's like they double down. Ah, sí, se robaron las primeras bicicletas. Mocos. Vamos a conseguir más. Para que todos en Matamoros tengan bicicletas de bronce. You can't make this stuff up, guys. More bikes from Matamoros to steal. Hay que decirle a la gente que le cargaron la tarjeta Lone Star con $1,000, que la comida se va a acabar, que se están llevando todo de los supermercados, no se aborracen, se les va a echar a perder la comida. Yeah, guys, please. If you got an extra $1,000 in your bank account or your Lone Star card, guys, no se lleven toda la comida. Sorry, I had to ventilate. No, go. Keep on venting. It's cool. Because Gowan is trying to hide what she stole. 100%. Guys, my hour is almost up. God, we were out here for an hour, guys. I am going to finish getting ready to go for my four-wheeler drive on the beach. Should take me 3-4 hours. Going to come back, going to rest, take a shower after all that sandy thing, and get ready for sunset. Tour of the bay. Let me say that coming to Cabo San Lucas, coming to different parts of Mexico right now is very inexpensive, guys. Very inexpensive. What kills you are these extra little rides. But you don't have to take the rides. Like you don't have to go snorkeling, guys. You don't have to. There's other stuff that you could do that's not going to be as costly as snorkeling. Snorkeling was really expensive. I think it was like 175 $175, but it was worth it. But yeah, guys, coming and flying into Mexico is inexpensive. I hate that aquí in the little bump here, I have a little bump here. I don't know if you can see it right there. That little bump, I don't know what that bump's even for, maybe to protect the ear, pero I get these pelitos on there. It's crazy. We are the poorest place, but Brownsville has a superintendent con dos buenas para nada. 100%, Mary, you are 100% correct. Want to see how many people go with the city manager on his little bike tour? What a moron. You can't make this stuff up. La sellout. The one who's out there trying to get Baltasar Salazar back on the payroll. Oh my Lord. We've got the ugliest board, guys. The ugliest board, and really, and it's great. The most attractive individual on the board right now is Daniela. Everybody, and she's not even that hot, but everybody else, my God, what pieces of work! Don't eat chicharrones while cruising. I promise I won't. Love that Snoopy shirt you're wearing. And Snoopy didn't even come on today. La Rose Longoria uses one. Those two should earn their salaries. Yeah. Remember, we love you. I love you too, Papa. Guys, thank you all so much for being on today. Our hour is 20 seconds from being over. I'll be posting pictures throughout the day of anything that I can. Guys, if you're ever planning to make a trip, let me know. I'll tell you what are the cool spots to visit out here, guys. Actually, I saw that there's a couple of friends close by. There's a friend over there and the friend over here. Guys, have a great day. God bless. Stay safe. Guys, I'll see you tonight around 9 o'clock at night. Guys, be good to each other and please continue to be good to me. Hasta pronto.